Tonight marks the final night of Kentucky's 8th annual Hemp History Week. To celebrate, some in the community are working on a big first.
And then as you come back here, there's a hallway. We're going to have bathroom, washer and dryer, and a bedroom. And then my name is Kris Nonn. I'm the Executive Director of the North Limestone Community Development Corporation. The North Limestone CDC is a nonprofit, a place-based community development corporation that is focused on doing work in the north end of Lexington. We have 17 properties here on York Street, which is about 40% of the street. 13 of them are affordable. They're deed restricted, so they can only be sold to people making less than a certain dollar amount. The goal there is to try and have some affordable housing that is preserved to federal standards for a long period of time, 15 years, so that it's not a token affordability period, and really trying to make sure that it's an opportunity for folks to own a house in a neighborhood that is desirable. I got involved in this Hempcrete project, working with Josh Hendricks and Annie Rouse. The three of us really planned an event to try and get the bulk of the labor done, because that is a big part of the expense of placing this stuff, is just having the people power to place it, to mix it, bucket it into place, tamp it into place. Basically, you mix the hemp, the lime, and the water together like you mix concrete. It goes through a chemical reaction where the silica in the hurd mixes with the lime, binds with the lime, and turns into basically limestone. So you can see this has strata in it, so that's a product of the way in which it was placed. So you dump it into the forms, pack it down, and just work your way up from the bottom to the top of the wall. You can see the hurd in here. The hurd mixes with the lime, and basically when it dries out, it becomes this very, very hard material. The Hempcrete has a lot of physical properties that are beneficial for use in construction. It is hypoallergenic, doesn't burn, moisture moves freely through it so it doesn't trap moisture. It breathes well, insects don't eat it, it won't rot. For me, it's a very interesting material because it's got so many properties that you're always trying to achieve in construction that are very difficult to get to. You have to use a lot of synthetic products to get to something that performs like this. We had, I think, 23 attendees to the workshop. It was a 2-day workshop. And so then I hired neighborhood people to come help me. And that has been really pretty inspiring, because we had 28 people working on a Sunday out here. And it was people that are just begging for work, but for lots of different reasons can't find work. They have convictions, they have addictions, they have mental health problems, they have all kinds of things. But every one of them was so grateful for the work, and now they know what this is because they were right there on the ground helping us mix it, bucket it, place it, tamp it. Now they take ownership of it. They now feel like that they had a hand in it. It wasn't just something that happened in their neighborhood without their involvement. And so I think that part's been really powerful for us to understand that it's not just the finished product, but it's who you get involved along the way, and educating them about the opportunities that exist for something like this. The end product of this is this house is going to be sold, and because of the city's affordable housing fund, this house has been subsidized so that it can sell for about $25,000 less than what it actually costs to build. So in that way, we'll be able to sell it to somebody of a much lower income bracket, and they'll be able to own something incredibly unique and can hopefully take a lot of pride in that as well.